Hey guys, so I want to do a video today on how my diet has affected my body, my lifestyle, and my fitness. So I'm a vegetarian with vegan tendencies. I am not, my eye. I am not vegan at all in the sense of um, people call me vegan all the time, or people confuse vegetarian and vegan. No, I'm vegetarian. I still eat eggs. Um, I still have honey here and there, especially when I'm sick, because it helps your throat. Um, and chocolate, milk products. I don't actually drink milk, at least not milk as is. I drink almond milk, cashew milk, rice milk, stuff like that, but no actual milk. Down in my throat. It's a little raspy. So being a vegetarian. Before I became a vegetarian, I didn't really eat much. I've had anorexia for a very long time, so regardless of what I've eaten or regardless of how my diet has been, it was actually worse before I became a vegetarian because I'd eat a burger or a piece of chicken with some vegetables and I think I was good for the day. I wouldn't get full after that. My body internally was all types of messed up. Ooh, excuse me. It wasn't functioning properly. It wasn't doing the things that it was supposed to. Um, I did go to the gym 2 years ago, and before I started taking, I call them lady pills, um, I had higher levels of testosterone than I should have. Not high enough to where it affected me and gave me masculine features or things testosterone does, but I would get cut a lot faster. Um, but because I wasn't eating right, that didn't really matter. I'd still get cut a lot faster, but I was a lot thinner too, so I was kind of cheating in that aspect. Now my bodily hormone levels are all evened out, so now I'm equal playing field with the rest of the ladies. But from becoming a vegetarian, I eat a hell of a lot more. I definitely get more protein than I did because I eat periodically throughout the day, and I also take protein. I take multivitamins and stuff. I know that doesn't have protein in it, but I'm just saying I'm getting a lot more into my body than I ever did pre-vegetarianism. Also, going to the gym is helping with my eating disorder because it makes me so much hungrier. I eat like an animal now. Now, to say on my rest day, for instance, my rest day is generally Sundays, um, because I'm not going to the gym, because I'm not working out that day. My hunger does the same thing it always does and just doesn't exist for that day. So that's a big part of me going to the gym, is trying to break out of that and just always being hungry anyway, without having to work out and stuff. But oh, my eyeball. I just kind of woke up and decided to do a video. I didn't this is from yesterday. These things right here. Um, but what I have noticed is regardless of this is all types of crooked right now. This is bothering me. Did I fix it? I think I fixed it. Regardless of the diet change, and so many people give me the lack of protein. How are you gonna get your protein? Protein, blah 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 blah. You still get plenty of protein from a plant-based diet because you do eat a lot more on a plant-based diet, and as long as you're eating dark leafy greens, you are getting your protein. I eat a lot of quinoa, which also has a lot of protein. I still eat cheese, which certain cheeses have protein in them. I'm not having trouble in that department at all. I'm having trouble in the sense of getting the amount of protein that I need, not necessarily because I don't eat meat, but because I just don't eat that much in a day. I need about 150 grams of protein a day for as active as I am, and my weight is still going up, and that's the plan. I'm trying to gain weight to gain muscle. I want to get bigger. I'm not looking to just get cut. I want bigger arms, I want a bigger back, I want bigger thighs, but I also do want to be cut. But I'm looking to gain before I cut. Don't really have much to start out with to gain in the first place. I'm pretty cut, my back's pretty cut, my arms are pretty cut, the lighting sucks, but all in here is really cut. I have my cut here, I have it in the back, it dips, I have a humongous trap, but I only have one trap because this side's not growing, so we're not going to flex that. We're working on that. Um, but I haven't had a problem with eating, gaining, and cutting being a vegetarian. The only reason I have trouble gaining is because I was lacking so much in the first place. I had nothing to build off of, and that's my goal. And it's all kind of coming together because I do eat a lot more when I go to the gym. I am a lot hungrier. I am taking my protein shake and I base it with almond milk or cashew milk. I try to eat a decent amount of avocados because avocados have good fat in them, but it's still fat. I try to eat things that have fat in them because I do work out for about 2 hours a day, so I am burning off a lot. And also, I have 2 jobs, so I'm always running around. I'm always active. It's very, very rare that I'm just chilling in my room anymore. When it's nice out, I go out for walks, I go out for jogs. Once it gets nicer, I'll be riding my bike to my jobs, to pretty much anywhere I can go. I'm aiming to get my license, but part of me really doesn't want it because I don't want to have a car. I don't want that to be an excuse for me not to have to walk somewhere, but I'm not really going to let that change or affect things. If I could ride my bike there and back, I'm going to do it. If I could walk there and back, I'm going to do it. From November until now, more so December, I gained 10 pounds of muscle. I was 115 when I started, and even then that was teeter-tottering between 110 and 115. And from, like I said, about December, more so than November, because November is when I started back up again. So about from December till now, I've gained 10 pounds, but I keep track of my measurements to see if my arm's growing, if my back is growing, upper chest area, rib cage, and stomach. And that used to be an anorexic tendency, but now it's to see what I have to work on more in aspects of, do I have to try to gain more or lift heavier or do more, or do I have to cut back, do less weight, more reps. So this has shrunk, my stomach has shrunk, but my back, because I'll measure all around, then I'll measure here, and then I'll measure here individually. My back itself has gotten bigger, even my lower back, because I do deadlifts. I do a different version of deadlifts, but it more so focuses just on lower back, as where your deadlift is your core, arm strength, back strength. But I'm trying to tone my whole back, not just my upper back. So my back has grown. I'm just like, here has shrunk, but all around I've gained 10 pounds. And my legs have gotten significantly bigger, which I'm aiming for. I want big thighs and I want big calves. And I already have naturally big thighs because Italian, they normally have huge thunder thighs. But I'm trying to get them big and cut. And I used to hate my thighs. I used to be so concerned with having like big fat thighs. I wanted nice skinny little thighs. And I'm like, you know what? I was born with big thighs, have big thighs. Might as well embrace those thighs and make them even bigger, but make them muscular. So that's my goal. My thighs have gotten significantly bigger. I have the cut from the outer part all the way up to my hips, and I'm starting to get my V, so they're like kind of sort of connecting. And then I have it on the outside too, but I'm looking to get the cut right up the center. That's gonna take a little work because, again, I'm starting from the base bottom, like a stick trying to turn into a fucking log. So it's going to take a little while. I'm estimating maybe 6 months. And I go 6 days a week. So I notice a big, huge, significant difference as is. But it takes time. Working out takes time, and that's why a lot of people lose motivation, because you don't see the results as fast as you want to see them. It's not about as fast as you want to see them. It's about you going enough where you're going to start seeing them. And then once you get there, you will go. And there are points where you plateau and you just have to change up your routine. Maybe it's opposite of what you were doing, switch up your workouts, switch up the weight, because you're going to plateau. My core likes to do that. So I switch up what I'm doing. I add more weight, I do less weights. When I started doing my Russian twists, at first I only had a 10-pound plate when I did them. Now I'm doing a 25-pound plate when I do them. So I plan on just going up. I don't know if I'll be able to use a 45 because it's really big in comparison to my torso and my body, but I'm hoping to get there, and hopefully I can work with it because it's rather large. So yes, being a vegetarian has not negatively affected my lifting or my cutting or any way in any negative connotation or any negative sense. I'm gonna do a video on my diet. I do usually take pictures of what I eat for like Instagram, and my Facebook. Um, Instagram is It's Misfit, if you're familiar with my other page, if you're coming over from there. It's open, you can follow it if you like. One word, ITSMISFIT. Um, but I want to do a video of like what I generally eat in a day, what I take when I wake up, what I take in the middle of the day, and then usually I'll take my protein after a workout, which is after my shift at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I just kind of retake all my supplements after that, before I go to bed. Because then I wake up, repeat. I usually take it with my protein. I need an excess of like vitamins and supplements because I'm vitamin C deficient, vitamin D deficient, um, vitamin A deficient. Anorexia, really, an eating disorder, it doesn't matter what kind, bulimia is worse, takes a toll on your body, and I was anorexic for 10 years, so I have a lot to make up, a lot to get back into my body and stuff like that. No, being a vegetarian has not negatively affected my lifting or anything. I still have plenty of energy. I do not take pre-workout. I don't need the woo and then the crash afterwards. There's probably brands that don't do that, but I seem to do fine without it. I'll be taking BCAA soon, and I'm looking to start taking protein that has like creatine and other stuff in it. So hopefully that will just help me as I go, and I won't have to take pre-workout because I'm trying to stay away from caffeine. I mean, I know I have like my soda over here, but that's the only time I drink soda is if I have a stomach ache or acid reflux, and ginger ale usually makes it more tolerable. That's the only soda I drink. I only drink juice, water, and my protein shakes now. And that's about it. My feet are going very, very numb. Um, but the next video I'll be doing will be my days and what I work out and what I do. I usually try to switch it up every week. I'll keep like the same regime, but I'll try to switch it up every week because kind of follow the stereotypical like Monday chest day, Tuesdays this, blah blah blah, Friday's leg day. But I try to switch it up or like switch the days every week because you don't want muscle memory to kick in. So yeah, in this video now, sorry it's kind of sporadic and everywhere. I don't write scripts and shit. I just kind of go with it. So yeah, how vegetarianism, I haven't had a problem with it. Talk more about like what I eat and stuff in another video, but I'm gonna move this over. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will do another video at some point this week when I'm not working and sleeping. Bye!